So really, just don't try to be someone that you're not. I think people will try to apply new things they're learning, even if it's to the detriment of them individually. And what I mean by that is, I was talking to a friend of mine this week who is trying to apply all of the principles of never split the difference in a salary negotiation. And for those of you that know me very well, you know that I love the book. I think it's just one of the most important reads you can have in your lineup, and it's something you should reread many times. But more importantly, it's something you should practice. It's got a lot of techniques and principles in there that you should put into practice over time and get better and better at. And what I noticed was in helping just do some role play with this friend of mine who wanted to kind of have some mock conversations, uh, mimicking this salary negotiation he would go into. I noticed that he was trying so hard to apply some of the principles that it didn't feel genuine and it came across poorly in certain areas. And so one of the pieces of advice I gave to him was, look, you don't have to use everything. You don't have to load up the whole arsenal of all the techniques that exist to try to do something in like the textbook best way possible. It's important that you use the techniques that make sense for your situation, and more importantly, the techniques that you're at the skill level to use in a high stakes scenario. And if you're not there yet, then work on those other skills before you get into that scenario. But if you're in the scenario, use the skills you have developed and be careful about trying new things, new techniques, new skills. Because if it's brand new to you, you may totally misapply the concept and it may come across all wrong. So I think, knowing what are the stakes at play, and with any new technique that you're learning, whether it's from a self-help book or just, other materials that you're studying, ease your way into it. Start with things that are not high stakes, that are not really consequential, and put the techniques into practice so that when you get to something that is more substantive, you're more comfortable using those techniques and that it can come across as natural and not like, you read something in a self-help book.